ready here. I think I'm ready. I have everything put together, I think. Hi everybody, I'm Mark and welcome to Mondays with Mark. Well, the Tuesday edition. No, some of you remember, Steven was unexpectedly off yesterday on Monday, so we filmed together, so we thought we would push Mondays with Mark to Tuesday. Thus, the Tuesday edition. Anyway, it is super nice to see everybody. What are we going to do today? Well, it involves cucumbers, and we're going to start in the garden, end in the kitchen. Maybe I'll leave that for later. But first, I just wanted to talk just briefly on a couple things. I received a lot of comments today, and I wanted to talk about that. Yesterday this whole time I've been sharing with you what's been going on with me physically, and the feedback and the comments have been so nice. I had a few rough days over the last couple days, and I shared about that yesterday, and you know, I've taken away a lot from these comments, and you know, a few people had said like, oh, you know, Mark, well, we wish you well, but they said, you know, you try to stay positive and you try to stay happy and you try to move on and not be a Debbie Downer, but we could tell that you weren't feeling well and we hope you feel better. That really makes me feel good. It does, that people not only can kind of pick up on when I'm trying to be positive, but that they send their well wishes too, you know. But just briefly, I want to share something that hopefully somebody might relate to or maybe understand or whatever, because from the beginning of this channel, Steve and I had decided on certain values that we wanted for the channel, and that was to be open, transparent, honest, you know, no drama, you know, and I think so far we've pretty much, you know, kept that up, and you know, and I'm the one that tries to bring like the creative, happy, positive side to it, and I try to do that in every video that I'm in, but I'm also human, you know, and I have good days and bad days, especially with my medical condition. And so I thought I would share with you what I've been going through and see what you think. I was struggling for the last couple days with this. You know, not so much in severe pain, but I was, you know, very stiff and having problems with my eyes and things like that. But anyway, but what I wanted to talk about was the mental health aspect of this. What has happened is that, you know, as the days go on and I'm not feeling well, and I believe the fatigue is what triggers this mostly. I mean, of course, pain can too. But, you know, I've been experiencing depression and anxiety and almost bipolar-like kind of situations where I'm okay one minute and literally the next minute I'm very down. You know, paranoid, the feeling of doom, things like that. And I've been really using my toolbox. I've been trying to stay positive. I've been trying to do that, but sometimes it gets a little bit difficult to do that all the time. Somebody sent me a message just this morning, and Mary, thank you. Your message really resonated with me, and I took a lot from it. And one of the things that I took from her message was that, you know, we can choose to keep fighting, you know, but, you know, sometimes it's difficult to do that, and sometimes you have a backlash from that. I fight, go, and then I'm crippled for 3 days. Or I fight, and keep getting knocked down, so to speak, you know, like, you know, the depression won't go away. The anxiety returns, that, you know, those type of things. And then what happens is I get the feeling of, oh, just, you know, I just want to give up, you know. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, even not having a medical condition, but I think that it's exaggerated when you're dealing with a medical condition in addition to that, you know. And one of the things that has really hit home for me and that I'm dealing with in my head right now is, you know, really it comes down to Steven. You know, I feel like, first of all, there's an age difference between us. You guys know that. I'm older than Steven, and I sometimes feel like a 100-year-old man saying, you know, he's young, he has his whole life ahead of him. But, you know, these feelings are strong. You know, the feeling of basically he would be better off without me. You know, the fact of the matter is that I'm not contributing financially to the relationship as I once was. I am now. I'm back to work and everything. I feel as if I know that he worries about me, and I know when I'm not feeling well, he worries even more. And I don't want him to. Whereas I'm extremely grateful for the support and his care, you know, I don't want that for him. And I just I can't get it out of my mind that, you know, I just think that I don't want this for him. I don't want, like, you know, this is a chronic progressive illness. Chances are I'm going to need some help in the future. And I feel like I don't want to kind of like bog him down with that, if that makes sense. And what follows that is a feeling of guilt and shame and all this stuff, because I wouldn't even think twice if our roles were reversed. But I wouldn't even think twice about it. He's my heart. He's my love. There's not a day that goes by that I don't express my gratitude for him. But, you know, these feelings are real and they're strong. And I think mental health issues sometimes can even be more difficult than physical issues. So I wanted to share that, get it off my chest. I'm not going to act on it, you know. I think I even said to Steven yesterday, I don't want to live like this anymore, you know. It's just, you know. But I think that that's expression. And I think that when I get what's in my head out, it kind of, you know, takes the impact of it off so much that, like, that I'm feeling on it. So I did want to share that today and be transparent, you know. And I'm not acting on any of it or anything like that, but I did want to share that with everybody today because my YouTube family is really one of my supports. I mean, you know, I consider my YouTube family my friends and somewhere I can go to say things like this. You know, I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that, but I just needed to get this off of my chest. And you know what? If one person out there can relate, if I help one person simply by sharing this, it's all worth it. And that's what this is all about, right? So I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep on being positive, and I'm going to keep moving forward. Chin up, eyes forward, right? So anyway, thank you so much for listening to me and letting me kind of get that off my chest a little bit. So let's clear the board, and let's get on with Mondays with Marc. We're going to make a fresh, and I mean fresh, cucumber salad. I got quite a few requests to do a cucumber salad, so I thought this is the perfect time to do it. We've picked, like, I don't know, 5 so far, and there's a ton more ready to go. So we're going to go out to the garden, get our ingredients, come back to the kitchen, and make a fresher than fresh cucumber salad for the summer, okay? All right, well, let's go. Okay, we are out in the garden, as you can see there. And we're going to get our ingredients for our cucumber salad, okay? There's the camera over there. All right, so we're going to need, first we're going to need cucumbers. Let's go on this side here and see what we have. Oh, yeah, we have a lot of cucumbers. Can you see? There's one there, there. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch in there. 3, 4. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna take this. How can I do this? We're gonna take that one. Now that is a cucumber. And we'll get this one too. Well, here, wait, let's go over. Okay, I got my cucumber for the cucumber salad. Okay, now we're gonna go over here and get, let's see, I need tomatoes. Let's see if I can show you. Well, there's the, you know what, I'm gonna have to set you down for a second so I can get this. Hold on one moment. Okay, here we are. Okay, we got tomatoes, and we need some fresh basil and parsley. Okay, look at the basil. Basil looks really nice, and it's just about, yep, it has a couple buds, so this is perfect time to snip some basil. We're gonna need about 2 tablespoons, and when you cut basil, you wanna cut right above where you see new growth. Like, I don't know if you can see that or not, but see those 2 little, you wanna trim right there, and then, you know, it'll keep growing. It'll keep producing more and more basil for you, like all season long. So we have basil, and now we're gonna go over and get, I wanna use this parsley because that'll be the last for this plant. I don't know if you can see it down there. I'm filming in selfie, so I'm trying to show you this stuff, but I know it's kind of difficult. But anyway, I gotta get some parsley here. Snip, snip. This is very difficult to do. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. I don't know if you can see, but my friend who visits me all the time is here. I named him Oscar. You want to say hello? I don't know if you can see. Let's go. He is right. Can you see him down there? Say hello. Hi. There he is. Oh. That's my buddy. He comes every time I'm out in the garden. He comes out and sits with me and talks to me, and it's so cool. Yesterday there was a frog in the garden, and I saw a big flock of geese going by in a V, and they were all squawking at each other. Hello, Oscar. How are you? Can you see him back there? There he is. Hello. Gosh. Anyway, I wanted to show you my pumpkin tower here. Like, it is huge. And I'm going to pick some pumpkins today, too. They're the little ornamental kind. I thought I could use them to decorate for the fall. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. We got our cucumbers, our tomatoes, our parsley, and our basil. So we're going to go inside and make a cucumber salad. Okay, let's go. Hi, Oscar. Okay, we're in the kitchen. Isn't that a cucumber? Like, gosh, every time I'm in the garden and I pick something, I'm just like so elated. I don't know, it's so cool. I grew that. Anyway, so we're gonna make a fresher than fresh cucumber salad for the summer, okay? I'm gonna go over the ingredient list with you, and what I think I'll do is I'll post it on Facebook tomorrow, so if you'd like to have one to print out to make it easier, we'll do that. I'll do a Marc's Quick Tip on Facebook. But I'll go over the ingredient list, and I did all of the chopping and everything ahead of time as to save a little bit of time for you, you know, because that, you know, you want to see me peel 2 cucumbers, come on. But anyway, so what you'll need for this recipe, and I wrote it all down, so if you have your pencils ready, here we go. For this recipe, you will need 2 cucumbers. You'll need 2 tomatoes. Any kind of tomatoes will do. You can even use plum tomatoes if you'd like. If you're going to use plum, you know, up it to 4. If you're going to use the little grape tomatoes and have them, probably, I wouldn't even know how much, at least 2 cups of those, okay? You'll need 1/2 of a red onion. You'll need some feta cheese. I bought an 8-ounce container. You'll need fresh basil and fresh parsley, about 2 tablespoons each chopped. Some honey. Got some honey there. You'll need some apple cider vinegar. Voila. Salt and pepper to taste. Alright, so we're going to start by slicing your cucumbers. Now, as you can see, I did it already, and I personally like to do it 2 different ways. I like to have the little half moons, and I like to have the chunks as well, or quarters of them too. I think it just visually looks good. And 1/2 of them I left the skin on, and the other 1/2 I skinned and I peeled them, okay? And I'm going to show you a cute little trick here too. If you don't know it, I saved a little piece of the cucumber. So if you take a cucumber to make it look really pretty, take your fork and score it all the way around like that. You won't hurt it. All the way around, just like that. And then, let me slice a couple pieces off here. Look at how pretty it looks. You get the little marks in there. I think it looks cute. So I'm going to finish slicing these to add to the salad. Whoops, I dropped one.
Overboard.
Okay.
It's still good, it's still good.
Put down. And we'll make these into half moons. Like that. We'll add them to our salad. Oh, there's a little one. Alright, we'll put that in there. Okay, now next, what you want to do, and this is another little tip, you're going to add about 2 pinches of salt to this. 1, 2, give it a little toss, and set it aside. Why, you ask? what that does is it'll remove some of the moisture from your cucumbers, and it'll give you an extra day or so of crispness, okay? So that's just a little tip. Okay, so next, what are we going to do? I guess we could do that next. Okay, next we're going to take our red onion and we're going to slice it. And I just cut it in half and I slice it into little, like 1-inch pieces, just like that. I think a common mistake that's made in salads and when you're using red onion and stuff, especially raw, is that people cut them too big, you know, and that's just my personal preference. I don't like a big onion. And you'll notice that I have it in water. What you want to do is after you slice your onions, add some cold water to it and set it aside for about 10 minutes. And what that does is it kind of mellows out your onion a little bit, and it actually makes it taste a little bit better and not so, you know, strong, okay? So next we're going to chop up our tomatoes, and this is 2 tomatoes chunked up. I personally like it chunked like this. If you like it a little thinner, a little smaller, it's to your preference. I know a lady that when she makes her cucumber salad, she dices her tomatoes. I mean, they're tiny little pieces of tomato. I don't like that. I like a big chunk tomato, okay? Do that, set it aside. Now here's another cute little tip for you. What we're going to do here is we're going to get our feta cheese ready. So this is an 8-ounce container of already drained feta cheese. Now if you're using the type that is soaking in brine, you're going to want to take 8 ounces out and put it in a colander and let it rest for a while to get all of that, you know, all of the brine out. And we're going to take our parsley. This is 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. Remember we picked it just like a couple minutes ago in the garden?
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, is that basil?
That's basil.
Oh.
Did I say parsley?
Yeah.
This basil.
Yeah.
Parsley. I know.
I'm not a gardener, but I thought something was up.
Thank you for catching me. Now, basil.
This is what a sous chef is for.
2 tablespoons of basil chopped like that. Add it right to your feta cheese. Put the lid on.
God. That basil smells so good.
Wait till you taste it with the feta. Okay, shake it up. Set it aside until we're ready to use. You have herb-infused feta cheese now. Very, very good. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Next, we're going to make our vinaigrette that goes on the salad. For this, you're going to need 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar, and you're going to need 3 tablespoons of honey, which I already put in there. So, 1/3 cup apple cider vinegar, 3 tablespoons of honey, and whisk. To that, we're going to add 1 pinch of salt, like that, and 1 pinch of pepper, like that. Give it another little whirl, and then, you know, give it a taste. And my favorite type of cucumber salad actually is this type, you know, it's like the tangy sweet kind. I know there's like creamy versions, there's all sweet versions. I kind of like the tangy sweet version, you know. So anyway, you'll notice that there's no oil in it either. Always thinking a little more healthy, no oil in it. No. Anyway, so let's see, we did that, we chopped the tomato. Now the fun begins. We get to combine everything. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is drain your cucumbers. Just pour it into a colander. You can see the water dripping. Pour it into a colander, like that. And let the water drip out. And take a paper towel. And just give it a quick dab on top, just like that. Stir it up. Give it another dab. Just get the excess moisture, that's all. This will definitely help keep the cucumbers crisp, okay? Pour that into your bowl, like that. Okay, cucumbers are in. Next, drain your onions, same way. There. Get all the water out. Give it a quick dab, just to get the excess moisture, just like that. We're going to add that to your cucumbers. And guess what's next? Tomatoes. I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to put them in here. And I'm going to give them a little press just to get the moisture out. Because tomatoes, especially straight from the vine, can be very, 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 very wet. Again, dab, 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 dab. I know this is repetitive, but it really helps, okay? Nobody likes a soggy cucumber or a soggy salad. Okay, add that to your bowl. We have the main ingredients in. Okay, next, your chopped parsley. I didn't say basil, I said parsley. I'm getting better, I'm getting better. 1 pinch of pepper. Another pinch of salt. Give it a little toss. Use your fingers. Just like that. Okay, there we go. And the cherry on the cake of my day. The delicious vinaigrette. Pour all over it. Just like that. Toss to coat. Get all the herbs infused. Get all the vinegarish all over it.
Smells like summer.
Doesn't it though? Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh, it does. Okay, there you go. Okay. Now you're going to want to let this chill. Let this chill for about an hour before you serve it. And you definitely want to serve it preferably the same day you make it, but it will hold up to 2 days. Any time after that, it's going to get soggy and you know not so good. So to serve, right before serving, we're going to take our herbed feta. This truly is the cherry on the cake of my day. Doesn't it look beautiful? Smell it.
I'm just going to take a little piece.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
All right. And then you're going to add your feta to the top of it. According to your, as much as you like. I love a lot of feta cheese in my salad, so I'm going to do probably half of it. I mean, that's about, I'm going to say it's about 4 ounces. Toss to coat. Add a sprig of basil to it. And there you go. Marc's fresher than fresh cucumber salad for the summer. I really hope you enjoy it. I'm going to eat some. Now, if you don't like a vinaigrette salad, you can customize this to whatever way you like it. Look, if you don't like basil and parsley, try some dill in it, try some fresh mint. That's awesome with feta cheese too. And another thing that you can do to this, if you like a creamy cucumber salad, when you're making your vinaigrette, you're going to want to add 1/3 cup each of real mayonnaise and 1/3 cup of sour cream to your vinaigrette and add that to it. That's super delicious too. I personally just like the vinaigrette kind though. But you can serve this with, if you're grilling out with barbecue, this makes a great side dish for anything really. In place of a garden salad, I mean, it makes it really, really good. Now let me see if I can, did I forget anything that I wanted to tell you? No, I did not. Okay, alright, I know there's an elephant in the room. I got this yesterday.
Wasn't it just weigh-in Wednesday last week?
Yes, I know. I got this yesterday, but there was a reason for it, and Steve was a trooper. Normally, he would be like, "What are you doing?" Because we're trying to keep sweets out of the house, and we consider Pop-Tarts a sweet, not a breakfast item. But anyway, I'm going to share with you another recipe the next time I do this for my, we'll just call it a Pop-Tart casserole. It's so delicious, you won't believe it. But I got this for $7.50. There's 48 in here. $7.50 for all of this. But anyway, that's next time. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you like this if you make it and eat it. And thank you so much for watching. And please like, comment, subscribe, check us out on Instagram. Definitely friend us over on Facebook. Facebook's a lot of fun. I post a lot of stuff as I'm going to post this recipe as well, okay? So look, thank you so much again. It was really, really great to see everybody, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Ciao.